Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Brian from East River Pilates, and this is Trainer of the Month Club with Well+Good. Today we're going to be doing a nice 15-minute core and posture moment, exploring how core muscles and postural muscles are slightly different but very connected. We are going to feel how we can strengthen those muscles to alleviate shoulder tension, neck tension, and low back discomfort so that you can be blessed and not stressed as you go through life. We're going to go ahead and find ourselves lying down on our backs, feet nice and planted. We're going to start with the basics and then work our way up. Hands come to the hips. We're going to inhale, rock that pubic bone forward. On an exhale, tailbone rocks under. Nice. Pubic bone forward on that inhale. Exhale, tailbone under. This is a pelvic tilt for anyone who hasn't explored Pilates 101 yet, or maybe not in a while. This is to help us really memorize our own low backs and pelvises so that we can really start to teach ourselves when we're in a little bit of too much of an extension and when we're in a little bit of too much flexion. Nice. We always want to find how the top and bottom of our bones can stack, or the front and back of our bones can stack. Nice. Feel free from here to add a little, this is a fun one, nose tilt. Nice. Now, when working core and posture together, we want to find how our head down to our low back stays connected. What we're feeling here is top of spine extending as our nose goes back and flexing as our nose goes forward. We want to start to be able to find the midway points of both of these. One of the craziest and subtlest ways our body gets out of our core and out of our posture is typically through a little extension through the back of the head. That comes from texting and being at a computer all day. It's called text neck. More on that later. We'll find a nice halfway point. Nose is up towards the ceiling, chin slightly tucked, pubic bone and tailbone nice and stacked. We interlace the fingers at the back of the head. If you're feeling in this position, the chest popping forward, lift the elbows slightly higher so that we're not fighting any tension in the shoulders. Inhale, on one exhale, pull the ribs down in towards the mat and float both legs into tabletop. Find a moment to squeeze those legs together. If you're like, what's tabletop? I just showed you. We're making a tabletop with those shins. You should be able to balance your favorite latte right on those shins. You're gonna take 5 deep inhales and exhales. Inhaling all the way out. On an exhale, pull the ribs into the spine. Feel everything cinching into the belly button and then wrapping that belly button down into the spine. Inhaling out left and right. Exhaling in. Nice. This is called lateral breathing. Breathing through the sides to expand the sides of the waist and help fire that transverse abdominis, our deepest abdominal. Nice. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale and exhale. We should already be feeling a little something. We separate those legs 2 inches. Find that nice little space between the thighs. We inhale that right leg out to 45 degrees. Check that the low back didn't join the party. She's underage. She's not allowed. We exhale, pull the right leg back in. Inhale all the way out. Exhale all the way in. Nice. Now, as we go along in this series, if you start to feel anything in the low back, simply lift the leg higher. It just means we might have gone into a little range of motion that's too far for our core stabilizers to support us. No stress, just lift those legs higher and all of a sudden feel those abdominals much deeper. You might already feel that chin wanting to lift up. Keep that chin down. The more you think about it, the more you'll notice. That's all what we will all want to do. 1 more each side, really wrapping those ribs in. Left leg all the way out, left leg all the way in. Squeeze those legs back together. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Find the hands stacked on the shoulders. We reach those fingertips overhead. We exhale, pull those ribs in and return. Now, You can do this with the feet down on the mat if you're like, oh, Brian, I think I'm good without those legs holding in tabletop. The main focus here is to feel how the chest wants to pop up and resist that. Keep those ribs really knitting down and into the spine. Beautiful. We'll do about 3 more here. Imagining that there's like $1 whole million. I know, big stakes right outside of your fingertips reach. I know, get that money, honey. Last one, inhaling all the way out. Exhaling, pulling those ribs all the way in. Last moment here, we re-separate those legs. Inhale, this is where it gets fun. Find that right arm and left leg out on that diagonal. Exhale, pull this in. Keep the back of the head really long and switch to the other side. Nice. Beautiful. You'll feel it when that upper spine wants to go more into extension. Just like your lower spine is gonna want to go more into extension. That is how our body outsmarts us and cheats us out of that juicy core activation. I know, our bodies are a little lazy, but smart, super smart. One more each side, reaching that right arm and left leg, pulling that back in. Left arm, right leg, pull that back in. Inhale, exhale, take a brief hug of knees into chest. Juicy circle, nice, out and in, reverse that, washing out any hip flexor tension that might have accumulated. It's not terrible if you felt hip flexors, we just wanna feel them not more than the abdominals. We wanna feel abdominals primarily. Beautiful, lifting those legs back into tabletop. We're gonna reach the arms overhead again, or up to the ceiling. Find right arm and left leg, isolate one diagonal. We reach this all the way out. We exhale, return. Keep on going here. Nice. Now, as you do this, if you want, you can take that right foot down to the mat. Beautiful. If this is just like a little too spicy for your heart's desire. We'll do 3 more here. Nice. Really finding how we can anchor that right hip down. Good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to reach this all the way out. Hold. This is where it's gonna get a little dark. We inhale down 1 inch, exhale, lift. Inhale down 1 inch, exhale, lift. Check low back, check upper back. Is our upper part of the spine right here, starting in the back of the neck, starting to arch too much? Beautiful. We go for 3. Oh, yep, I'm getting a little steamy. 2, love it. 1, all the way in. Inhale all the way out. Other side, exhale all the way in. Don't you love it when your Pilates instructors go right into the other side? There's that little part of you that's like, please no, but then there's that other part of you that's like, please yes. Nice. Keep checking that the low back isn't arching too much, that the ribs are knit down, that the back of the head is nice and long. 2, love it. 1, all the way out. Reach fingertips, reach through the heel. You inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Plug the shoulders down along the spine. Remember, you can do this with 1 foot down. Beautiful. We go for 4. Love it. 3 and 2. Last one. Other arm and leg join. Pull this all the way into a forward curl. Nice. Make sure that that back of head is long, that the chin is slightly tucked, that we're not sticking the nose forward. It's way more common than we think, so really pull that nose back. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Love it. Beautiful. We go for 3. Nice. And 2. Last one. All the way up. Reach those legs out. Reach those fingertips forward. Pull yourself all the way up. Take a nice forward fold over those legs. Give those legs a nice little shake out. Beautiful. We take the hands back behind us. Cross the legs in front. Come through to hands and knees. Nice. From here, we're gonna go ahead, wrap those shoulders down, lift through the back of the head. We're gonna inhale, dip between the shoulder blades, exhale and lift. Nice. You may have done this a million times, you may have never done this before. This is a Serratus Dip. There's lots of names for it. I like to call it a Serratus Dip and a Serratus Activation. Finding muscles underneath the shoulder blades called the serratus anterior that help us to draw the shoulders down and prevent shoulders going to ears, something called scapular winging. I know, they just want to Nelly Furtado and fly like a bird. Beautiful. All the way up, this is where it's gonna get a little spicier, keeping the back of the head lifted to work the postural muscles of the upper back and the neck. We take one hand back behind the head. We inhale, dip, exhale, lift. I know, all of a sudden it's wildly different, isn't it? You're like, that was so soothing before, and this is less than soothing. What we're working is keeping the head lifted up in towards that hand so that we're not tempted to drop the nose down. Beautiful. 3, nice. 2, 1, lifting up. We switch that out. Left hand back behind the head. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. Keep that right elbow nice and soft. Beautiful. We go for 5, lift, 4, and 3, 2, all the way down, all the way up. Left hand to the mat, tuck those toes. Here we go. Inhale and an exhale, wrap the shoulders down, hover those knees off, tap those knees down. Hover those knees off, tap those knees down. We do this 6 more times, really pressing that mat down, working our postural muscles and working our core all at the same time. I know, blessed, we love it. 3, good. 2, lift off, hold, deep inhale, deep exhale, knees down, brief child's pose. Find that nice relief for the shoulders. Don't get comfy. Inhale. Exhale, all the way up, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath those hips, hugging the stomach to the spine. We tuck those toes, lift all the way off. We go ahead, take it from a medium to a spicy. Right hand taps behind the head and lowers. Left hand taps behind the head and lowers. We don't have a ton of these, so really get comfy. Beautiful. We do 4 more each side. I lied, 4 more total. 3, good. 2, 1, left hand down, right hand down. We walk the left foot back, walk the right foot back. Find yourself in a plank. Press through those heels, hug the ribs in, lift the back of the head. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, tap those knees down, untuck those toes, lie onto your stomachs. Nice, beautiful. Give those hips a little shake, shake, shake. Deep inhale and deep exhale. From here, continuing our work into our postural muscles. We hug the stomach to the spine like we just did. Press that pubic bone down to the mat. Left hand comes back behind the low back. Right hand comes back behind the head. You're gonna take a slight tuck of chin to chest. Now, we're gonna lift the head into the hand. We're not focused on how forward the chest can go or how lifted we can get. All we're trying to do is take a tiny lift up. Wrap the shoulders. This left hand is in the low back so that we don't borrow range of motion from our low back, which is very easy to do, to put this all in the low back so that we can lift more. We want to keep this right in that mid back. Inhale down 1 inch, exhale lift. Inhale lower, exhale lift. You should start to feel this strongly between those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Keep that head nice and high. Woo, yes. 3, 2, lifting all the way up. We switcheroo that baby out. Nice. Left hand is back behind the head. Right hand is in that low back. We inhale, lower 1 inch. We exhale, lift. We grow that spine. Nice. Really lengthening through the sides of the waist. I know. Hopefully your mat is nice and pretty so you get to keep looking at it and you're like nice and invigorated. 2, 1, lifting all the way up. This is where it gets really fun. Hands back behind the head. We tap the right elbow to the mat, lift. Tap the left elbow to the mat, lift. Right elbow and left elbow. Beautiful. Nice. Your glutes and hamstrings might also be nice and engaged, which we love. We love a good full body experience. Nice. Let's do 2 more little taps like this. Really starting to find that space under the shoulder blades that helps our mid-back to rotate and stabilize. Nice. All the way up, we lift through the top of the head. Last but not least, pull those arms back, open those shoulders, find a deep inhale and a deep exhale. We inhale, bend. We exhale, straighten. We inhale, bend. We exhale, straighten. Nice. 6 more here, just like this. 5, beautiful. Get those triceps, babies. Long neck here, open collarbones. 2, 1, bend those arms all the way back in, long back of head, tuck the toes and lift the thighs. We take 1 inhale, on 1 exhale, press ourselves all the way back up into plank. Hold here, pull the heels of the hands in, pull the balls of the feet in. We're still working our core and our postural muscles that we've really lit up all as one unit so that we can really stabilize and support our trunk. Deep inhale, pull the head up, get out of any forward head placement here, alleviating tension from the neck and shoulders as we do that. Nice. 1 more inhale, 1 more exhale. We drop the knees down, sit those hips back. Find that nice child's pose. Inhaling all the way forward, we reach the right arm up. We thread the right arm underneath the left. Walk the left fingertips forward, tent up onto those fingertips, get a juicy stretch. Nice. We walk the left hand in, untwist, and go to the other side. Left hand all the way up, and thread underneath. Right hand walks forward, tent up here, twist. Beautiful. Walking that right hand all the way in, untwisting here, taking that left hand down, and with that, we are all done today. Thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is Brian from Eastover Pilates. This has been Trainer of the Month Club with Well+Good. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to click subscribe for any other video that might pique your interest. And I will see you soon. Enjoy your mornings, nights, evenings, noons, what have you.